low-level match, so probably the most relevant. So there's two things about this matchup. First of all, Neutralby is really good in this matchup. Neutralby is really nice because, like, for Yoshi, yes, because Yoshi isn't vulnerable for, like, it has, like, invincibility frames that's really dumb. And it obviously isolates one of the climbers, so it's, like, obnoxiously good. There's an AMSA video where he talks about it, and it's, like, actually obnoxious how good it is. So that's one, and also down tilt is an obnoxious move to deal with as an Ices, since you only have to hit one climber with down tilt to completely ruin their day, because the angle it sends at, and if you hit Nana with like 2 different down tilts, like her life just flashes in front of her eyes.
I would expect.
The question obviously is, do either of these people know how to play this matchup? And the answer is almost 100% no, because for one, there's a lack of Yoshis in France, and in general.
Yeah.
And there is a lack of Ices in the Netherlands.
For the record, I asked Katyushas, and he said, "I've never played against a Yoshi in my life."
You know what?
So that's a
fair
first.
enough. Yes, definitely.
That's a smash.
I definitely think that that ILDog is definitely also has never played against an Ices before, because he's definitely trying to approach this in a different way than you would probably traditionally approach it. Also, he's also getting he's also getting grabbed a lot, which is rough. I mean, yes, but then also there was Nox's there was a 2-week Noxus stretch where they played Yoshi when they were first trying to figure out what they wanted to switch to.
Before deciding on Ice Climbers.
Yeah. Before settling on Ice Climbers, they were playing Yoshi for a while. They were doing some other stuff. But yeah, they were basically just messing around for a while.
Something we're not seeing out of the Yoshi is platform play, actually.
Yeah,
it's playing very grounded. Like, you went to Yoshi's story, and because Ices, besides grab, that can have quite a bit of trouble contesting platforms, and as a character like Yoshi, you can really exploit the fact that the shield drop and all these amazing aerials that Yoshi has out of plats.
I definitely think that that's just something that I feel at least that I've had, because I've been playing for the record, I've switched to Yoshi about a month ago, and I feel one thing that can definitely happen when you're starting out playing Yoshi is that you notice that your platform movement's a bit off, and then you, instead of just playing low, playing still with platforms, but just playing low movement, low tech, you instead just play really grounded, which is actually, I feel is a really bad thing to do. You can still just, obviously you can't do all the cool platform movement stuff, but you should still utilize them, and maybe just utilize it as if you're playing I don't know, like a dock or something, just do some wavelands, just do some stuff. Don't worry too much about doing all the big fake outs. You don't have to be NVZ, doing every technical platform movement thing to try and get openings. You can just try to play approach it a bit more
and
normally.
And IL Dogs has been showing some pretty good platform movement when he goes for it, actually.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't really go for it. And F Smash seems to be pretty strong, huh?
Yeah, it's rough. It kind of prevents you from doing a lot of armor stuff because it just hits so ridiculously hard. So you can't really be doing a lot of the armor stuff you would normally be doing. Yeah, I don't know. I just really think that regardless of maybe also a lack of doing downs, I think there really needs to be more neutral B, because I think a problem there Yellow Dogs is having is just kind of spacing and hitting Icy's shield a lot.
Yeah.
And you could just neutral B it, and then suddenly you have only one climber to deal with, and then suddenly it gets a lot easier. Playing Sopo with Yoshi without doing neutral B is pretty doable, because you can just armor through basically everything. But when it gets dual climber, moves start breaking armor earlier, and just your life just generally becomes a lot worse. And obviously Sopo is way worse character.
Yeah.
So, ooh, gets grabbed.
Yeah, that is.
No real, no big handoffs though. So could have been a lot worse. But there's a neutral B.
I think Katyushas is not going for it because he's not I know he's been practicing it,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's.
I mean,
He has the confidence to.
especially against
This is what I'm
like,
hoping for.
especially against Yoshi. Like you don't know the timings for it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're when you saw the neutral B, like the big thing that's also nice about neutral B is that especially if you get Nana, like Nana is really bad at mashing.
Ooh.
Nana
Yeah.
takes an age, even at 0%, Nana takes a really long time to mash out. So you're basically just like every time you hit a neutral B, you just like temporarily are playing just against Sopo.
Does she not just die if she neutral B off stage?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can definitely do some really annoying.
Yeah, she
yes
doesn't
stuff.
wiggle. That's true.
Yeah, you can really annoying when you do recovering neutral Bs. It's like, it's not a particularly, it just feels really unfair, or not unfair. It just feels really dumb to have to deal with like a B move that like is just that annoying with like that much range and stuff. But yeah, I mean, Katyushas is doing a pretty
that
good
double
job.
jump?
Damn,
Yeah, it
and
is.
that's it. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, well played to
Good,
Katyushas,
yeah,
really.
good shot from Katyushas. Being able to kind of do well in a very, very weird matchup.